Hello everyone, my name is Ken and welcome back on this lovely rainy day to Staxel. Now, I have been given a task by the people in the comments, and thank you so much for actually helping me with this game because I am rather dumb. I'm going to collect whatever I can. I don't need to water anything today, but the task I have been given is to run and find a beach. Now, I have been grinding up just ever so slightly to try and get a little bit of money to feed my animals, so I'm not a horrible animal owner. I am going to run to this beach, and I am going to pillage everything this beach has to offer, which is pretty good, because we, at the moment, are not super hurting for money, but it is a real pain in the butt to grind up this far for that little funds. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go sell the stuff I picked up, which are the two, what I'm assuming are onions and mushrooms, and then heading off to find a beach. Now, I'm really hoping that this is not a super large world and I will be running for several days, because my animals were only, I think the last time I fed them was just before I went to bed, just before starting this episode, so that's, I said sell those. So that's not too bad. But we definitely need all of the money we can get, so I feel like this is as good a direction as any. And I'm assuming also we are surrounded by coast, like this is a little island. So I'll most likely just be running in one direction. We will be babbling and looking at stuff on the way, as is customary on my channel. I never shut up. So, for a long trip, I'm going to be the annoying stepchild asking if we are there yet. And are we there yet? No. Okay, the game procedurally loads in textures, which I still appreciate. That means not everything is super load. Hello? Do I know this house? Do I know you? Don't think so. I don't know what to do with these houses. Do I fix them? Or do I bash them down? This is the question. I can always reclaim everything from there if I ever need parts for, let's say, a fishing shack and a pier to fish off of for a certain kitty lady. I'm thinking that's the beach. See a lot of blue, unless it still needs to load in which case I'm going to be real sad. So we could pillage those houses. Please let me know in the comments below if that is a thing we need to do. I also need acorns always, just for when I deforest this entire island and everybody's angry, I will plant new trees. This does look a lot like beach. And so what do we have? We have seaweed. Seaweed's good. So same principle as Stardew Valley applies. When in doubt, just go to the beach and raid everything. I was going to make a clever pun and it just didn't come to me in time. When in doubt, nope the fuck out. But that doesn't quite work in this situation. I can't nope out of the beach because I don't have money. Man, there's a lot of stuff. So we have coral reef, or coral, red coral specifically. And it looks like starfish and shells. Now, speaking of shells on the beach, has anybody ever been to your respective country's coast and then bought some bullshit little piece of slapped together wood for an exuberant amount of money? Just because it had seashells and stuff stuck on it. Now, I've done that dumb thing. They just outright sell seashells here. Really pretty looking ones. They've been all nice and polished. They look very enamelly. And I find that pretty cool. It's a cool aesthetic, but it is practically trash if somebody picked up on the beach for free. So I don't know if that's legal anymore. I know I heard talks a couple of years ago that it wasn't. But anyway. For me to go to the coast, it is about a 6-hour drive. It's a little bit over 600 kilometers away that I need to travel to go to a place that's very hot, very humid, and very stupid. But just because there is a beach, and then swim in the dirty, cold sea, because I hate seawater. I also don't like going into the seawater. Like, it's so strange. I've gone down to the coast a couple of times. I've got friends that stay there. And I always end up just staying indoors. And if we do go swimming, you know, because my pale skin turns pink in like 20 seconds in the sunlight, we usually just go and swim in somebody's swimming pool. Because the sea is always packed and crowded and loud and dirty and a little bit scary. Not all of the coasts in South Africa are pretty clean and neat. There is, I do want to go to the Namibian coast. Apparently that is very beautiful, clean and well kept. Because they've got police on the beach, which is, I feel, very useful, so nobody's like burying drug needles and scary shit. But I digress. I am just picking up crap. I am pretty much just the same as those assholes that sold junk to me I'm going to sell junk to the fairly dumb merchants. I mean, I pick up rocks and stuff on my farm. And just say that they are organic rocks and they've agreed to be sold in the first place. They were raised free range, 100% not caged, fed well, given all of the sunlight they could possibly want. For those who didn't want sunlight, we put them in the shade so they can grow moss. It was good. They agreed to be sold in the first place. And they don't like the term sold. The union has contacted me, so relocated to the projects. So we pretend to sell them. I get the buy off money for protecting them for so long, and I get sent on my merry way. Now I've got 1,900 coming back to whatever's happening. I've got 1,900 gold. Doesn't look too bad. I do want to grind up a little bit more gold though. So I'm just gonna keep collecting stuff till we hit I'd say about 2 or 3-ish o'clock in the afternoon. It is not that far to get to the beach. It takes about a quarter of a day's run. And I am fairly certain, even if I go back and the merchants aren't there at night, they can still sell stuff. Like, the money will just magically drop out of the box. Somehow, into my pocket. Or, well, my bank account, because I don't have actual physical money on me. That would have been cool. Need money? Just craft some. That'd be cool. But, oh, hello, little bug. Thought you were a flower for a second. I wanted to pick you. And sell you too. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a bug net very soon. So we can start on catching bugs for the bait box for the thing. Okay, know how to build the bait box now. After the last episode, I went farting around in my inventory and noticed that I haven't learned the 2 blueprints I was given by Riah. So I'm going to do that thing. We are still well on track for picking up stuff. I do have a whole mountain of crap on me. This is wonderful. Pearls should make a lot of money, let's be fair. Pearls are not common. They are quite pretty. They are used as jewelry. And essentially it is just clam spit. Because a little grain of sand went in, irritated the thing, it spat on it a whole bunch to try and spit it out, but their lips don't part, you see. So spitting, very difficult, and then it just ends up becoming like a little ball of saliva grossness, and then we end up polishing and selling it. Because that's fair. I think that's where the whole thing of one man's trash, another man's treasure started. So, collecting stuff on the beach has never been so educational. I mean, all of this stuff is obviously citation needed. I'm lying for most of it. It's just me making up stories. But it is really hot. It is really humid. I haven't recorded in a while, so I'm a little rusty. So not talking is not an option. And I need to get back on schedule, and I need to get my creator brain working again, and not just lazily fucking about editing half-heartedly and like not doing much. So after the last batch of I think Staxel and Fortnite videos, the channel will go through 1 or 2 changes, but I digress. That will all come out hopefully in a different kind of video. Maybe I'll indulge in a vlog again or something. And that'd be pretty neat. I also suddenly have the burps, and they are very strangely pineapple-y because of my pineapple flavored, well, sparkling pineapple flavored water, which is pretty nice. So, now that the burps are over, let us collect more stuff. I am rapidly running out of time, so I'm just going to grab up a couple of more things and we'll take the long trek home. Hopefully this was worth it. Hopefully I don't just get like 25 cents for all of the stuff. Because the comments have been known to troll people, but it did come from a reliable source, so I do trust that. Just sometimes people think they are really funny. Photoshop my face onto a farmer thing. Maybe I'll put that up on the screen. Maybe I already did. Maybe I won't, who knows. But I was super embarrassing, but I did enjoy it. Thank you so much, Winks, for making that stupid thing. That made me super blush during a stream. Luckily I wasn't on face cam for a change. That's fun. Just suddenly looking over at the chat section on Tash's stream and noticing that somebody put my face on like a real swole farmer body. I appreciated that. Okay. I think we'll start making our way back unless I can find another free little goodie. I did see that starfish in the distance. Just feel... Okay, so I'm thinking like this way. I'm really bad with direction, but I'm thinking like this way. So, on Tash's stream, I've been streaming with Tash as well. He had his very first stream today. I was very proud of him. Well, today for me, which is probably going to be yesterday-ish for you guys. So, but anyway, I digress again. I just have been out of the loop a little bit and out of touch with recording stuff. And I miss it, so I figured, why not come back with Staxel, have a really good time, just babble a whole bunch. You guys do tend to enjoy that even a little bit. And I'm back at the town, and I'm actually at the right side of the town too, because now the square should be the Sally Square. Should be like in the... Don't mind me, I'll just swim through the pond quickly. Yes, the selling square is right in the middle. So let's see if we make 54. Okay, not super promising on the clams. Or pearl oyster thingies. 214, not a bad price, considering I have... Ooh, the shells sell for a lot, but I might just have had a lot of shells. 24 starfish, another 400 gold, holy hell. Thank you so much, commenter, for that. I think it was Tash. Thank you so much for telling me that, because now I can go and buy a whole heap of crap that I don't probably need, but really do badly want. Not another chicken though. Just gonna look around a little bit. I think I'm not gonna be planting anything anytime quickly, because I do need to... I hope I can pick up my chicken somehow. Is there a coop for sale? Yes, there is. I'll have that, thank you. Now I've spent my money for the day and I can return home fairly happily. Thank you so much, Tash. That actually did save my butt a whole lot. I don't think I even need to go and do that this whole season. Well, I probably could. I could just go and take care of stuff. Come 1st of summer, we will properly look after the town. I'll go and meet everybody I need to meet. I think this is my house. Yes, look at the clean, neat farm. Where do we want the chicken coop though? Because I kind of want it out in the middle of nowhere, but also not quite. Maybe somewhere here would be nice. Do you have 26 pieces of fence? Because it's... Oh wait. Because it's effing chicken coop. It's actually not super ginormous. Maybe I'll plop it down here. Give the chickadoos like a little bit to roam. Excuse me. Do I honestly need to go and rotate each and every single one of you? Because that's just super annoying. And very not intuitive. Blap, 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 blap. Might have been my fault, I didn't check, but geez. Don't make me rotate all of them a million times. Please just keep all of them. Yes. Okay, is this gonna be... it should be fine for like a little bit of chickadees. I will put the feeding pad... Kind of, how big is this feeding pad? Is it empty? No, it is not. And I know if I bop it, it's gonna take away the food, because this game is just a bitch like that sometimes. Any cow pats? No, no cow splats. Cool. Okay, so this is like 4 blocks. So it's like 1, 2. Oh shit! It's not gonna be centered. 1, 2, 3. I might just plop one here and plop one here. So that's fine. This is. So about 3. Meaning 1, 2. So 1, 2. So I need to put this one about there. And just bring it out a little bit so that it's nice and symmetrical with that one. Not that the build is probably not as symmetrical as it could be. Maybe I need to place and turn. Wow, fuck. Okay, so it's gonna do that dumb thing to me. And somehow I had exactly just a little bit more than I needed fence. Actually I want to see something. So these fences, corner pieces, do I need to make a corner piece specifically, or do I put them down as corner pieces? This is what I want to know. There you go. Good job. Let's take this one out. See if I try and drop and rotate it. I have... Yes, there we go. So I need to finish off the corners with the... Okay, so not as dumb, but a little unintuitive, to be fair. Damn you building skills. There you go. Okay, so nice little chicken coop pen thing. Melissa looks very happy with me. I haven't patted you in a while. Hello, Nimu. Hello, Tika. Tika, come back. Tika, come back. Thank you. Julius, my little doggo friend, you still have food. We still have money. I know I spent it on a chicken coop, and I do apologize about that. I don't know what star jelly does. What's star jelly for? Star jelly? Hello? Well, it's not doing anything in my inventory, so I don't know if I need to sell it or... Oh. I can put stuff on the shelves. Well, this changes everything. So I've got my farming license. Can I name my farm? No. So somehow I'm too stupid to do that. My license I'm not going to keep on me. That can stay on the shelf. Castplats. Who does not want castplats in the house? This can go because that's collectibles. I did get a bunch of stone because I now have a pickaxe. A fishing spot sign. Maybe for one of the next episodes or maybe for a stream we can go out and sort of decide what we want for the fishing spot, where we want to do it. Like, I leave it up to the audience. I like doing that. It sort of involves you guys, and I do so enjoy having your opinions on stuff. I'm gonna just plop all this crap down. Just plop little crap down. And then we need to start, like, I need to start keeping my inventory the way I know it. So, since I don't have a sword, pickaxe first, hammer, very important. Scythe, not super important. Axe, definitely. Shovel, yes. Let's just swap those two around, and then these two around. I don't like that. If I put something down, I'm going to pick up the other one. But that's more or less how I like my inventory. And I think this is a very good time to get in bed. So we spent the day at the beach. We made a whole mess of money. Again, thank you so much for that comment. I appreciate it more than I can tell you. It has been really awesome to just go out, steal stuff, and make free money. So thank you guys so much for watching. You know what to do in the comment section down below. This has been Staxel. You've been awesome as always. I have been Ken, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.